Today's news, order paper outrage, opposition walks out on the House of Assembly. Recent rains have been blamed for roadwork delays. Diabetes Awareness Month officially declared open, and Royal Virgin Islands Police Force remains concerned, they say, about burglary spike. Just for the record, the first 100 days in office is premiering later today. We have the details of this and so much more when 284 News returns.
The push was to understand whatever we need in the second district, or whatever we need even in the Virgin Islands, we have the capacity, we have the resources, we have the knowledge.
We have to improve our primary health care. What we have seen over the years, anybody could tell you this, we have seen a decline in the level of primary health care, that is the clinics.
I think party politics, political agendas, after April the 24th should have been put aside.
How do you move government resources? How do you better understand the system? How do you get your piece in there first and so on to make sure that you get the most?
Folks will hear things about what we have in mind to get done for the district very soon.
The government who is responsible for all of these policies and programs, they're the ones who really have the handle for all of these things.
We saw the challenges in terms of how those funds were being misused and mismanaged. And we need to ensure that we have a transparent system in place to ensure that persons who need help are able to get help.
We are not going to be able to attract the kind of investment that I just talked about, that you and I just talked about, in terms of new money and new business, unless we clean this country up.
This fall, we're bringing you closer to the heart of democracy. Introducing Just for the Record, first 100 days. We asked elected members of the House of Assembly of the Virgin Islands to account for their actions, successes, and shortfalls at this significant milestone since their swearing in. Find out starting Thursday, November 2nd at 8 p.m. Just for the Record, first 100 days exclusively on 284 Media. Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of 284 News. It is Thursday, November 2nd, 2023. I'm Ron Grant bringing you the very latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. Thank you so much for joining us. Beginning our newscast on the local scene, the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force in a recent press release say they are, and I quote, emphasizing its ongoing concern regarding the increase in occurrences of both commercial and residential burglaries. In these burglaries, they said incidents, including perpetrators, frequently make off with a range of electronic devices, including laptop computers, mobile phones, and gaming consoles. The public is being urged to remain vigilant for individuals selling these items, especially if the prices are significantly lower than the market value. The Royal Virgin Islands Police Force also urges individuals to promptly report any such incidents to the police if there is reason to believe that the items were stolen or acquired unlawfully. Head of the Criminal Investigation Department, Detective Chief Inspector Kenrick Davis, stated, and I quote, "It is far better to prevent burglaries than to investigate them after they have occurred. A person's home should be their safe space, and once it is violated by trespassers, it is not the same place anymore." The Royal Virgin Islands Police Force say they are conducting focus patrols as a preventative measure while investigations remain ongoing in reported burglary cases. As such, DCI Davis would like to reiterate the following self-help options for individuals, families, and businesses. Install CCTV cameras in and around your premises to monitor activities and deter potential burglars. Utilize alarm systems and ensure that the exterior of your property is well lit. Adequate lighting can act as a deterrent to both intruders and others looking to burglarize. Motion lights are also a good option. Securely lock your doors and windows, especially when away from your premises. This basic measure can significantly reduce the risk of unauthorized entry. Regularly inspect and maintain the locking mechanisms on all windows, ensuring that they are fully operational. Any faulty locks should be promptly repaired or replaced. Do not leave a spare key outside. A large percentage of burglaries happen without forced entry. Safeguard your valuable possessions by photographing them in their respective locations within your home. Create a detailed inventory list for each item and record serial numbers or specific identifying marks to make it easier to identify them in the case of theft. and establish a neighborhood watch group which can be conveniently organized through a WhatsApp platform. In this setup, residents within a specific neighborhood can serve as vigilant observers, promptly reporting any suspicious incidents they come across to their fellow community members and the police. The Royal Virgin Islands Police Force stands ready, they say, to provide advice and support to any community wishing to start these groups. Persons who can assist the police with information into any burglaries can confidently call them at the Crime Stoppers line 800-8477 or overseas call at 1284-800-477 with the relevant information, as well as contacting the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force Intelligence Unit at 368-9339. Again, that number is 368-9339. On Tuesday, October 31st, 2023, sitting of the House of Assembly of the Virgin Islands took an unexpected turn as all 6 members of the opposition decided to prematurely leave the sitting. The bone of contention? Well, the government's decision to push the question and answer segment to the tail end of the order paper. This move was described as a show of disrespect towards the opposition-led government by the Honorable Dr. Natalia Wheatley. This was stated by Leader of the Opposition, the Honorable Ronnie W. Skelton.
Speaker, obviously the Premier and the government doesn't have any respect for the opposition, because this is the second or third time. The only matter on the order paper is questions for the opposition, and it's being delegated to the end of the session. I think this is disrespectful, and it needs to not happen here today, Madam Speaker. Even a matter of the formation of PAC that is now 6 or 7 months past due is relegated to the back of the order paper again. Madam Speaker, this is disrespectful, and it will not be stand for.
Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalia D. Wheatley, who introduced the motion, insisted that this decision was not a deliberate attempt to incite or antagonize the opposition. He explained that it was a response to concerns raised by public officers who felt overwhelmed by the number of questions posed by the opposition members, which they believe could not be adequately addressed in the time allotted before Tuesday's sitting.
It is out of no disrespect to the members of the opposition that we are reordering the order paper. Actually, it's the opposite. It's a great deal of respect for our public officers who have expressed, Madam Speaker, and they have expressed their concerns formally that the amount of questions which have been posed by the opposition members have made it onerous for them to be able to complete the task in a short period of time. It is no disrespect for the members of the opposition, Madam Speaker. The questions, in fact, this is being done so the opposition and the public will be able to get accurate answers to the questions. And it is in the public interest, Madam Speaker, to ensure that the public officers have the appropriate amount of time to answer the questions. It's an enormous amount of questions. And it has, the public officers, Madam Speaker, they're in the offices all night. They can't go home to their families. Just to try to prepare for, it has to be maybe, 120 questions, something like that.
The Honorable Myron V. Wallen, representative for the 6th District, questioned the real reason behind public officers' inability to respond to questions in time, highlighting a string of lengthy statements delivered to the House by government members that morning. With neither side willing to compromise, the Speaker put it to a vote. The result, 7-6. That vote clearly reflected the divide between the government majority and the opposition. Following this vote, opposition members rose from their seats and exited.
Leader of the opposition, I as well find it quite disrespectful and quite frankly an abuse of the House of Assembly to renumber the order paper. The only time that representatives of the opposition in particular get a chance to interface with the government to ask questions on behalf of their constituents is in the House of Assembly. And I've noticed the tenor and tone of the government to seem to take this part of the whole parliamentary process almost as a nuisance to them. Madam Speaker, quite recently you would know we had a meeting and there was a proposal now to limit the amount of questions that the opposition can put to the government. But we sat through here this morning for the better part of 3 hours and heard the Premier read 8 statements, 15 minutes each, along with other members who made statements. The very civil servants that he is referring to that have to write the questions, the answers to all questions, are the same civil servants who have to write the statements for him. So perhaps the issue is really for the civil servants that they have to write these very long, protracted statements that perhaps could be better placed in the media outside of the House of Assembly so that members don't have to be subjected to this. But we have some pressing questions. I have some pressing questions on behalf of the people of District 6, and they want answers.
The sitting continued with only government members present. Viewers, up next we have more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
Catch all the action from the 2023 NFL games with CCT Live on various channels, including ESPN Channel 412, ESPN2 Channel 413, Telemundo Channel 315, and Fox Channel 304. When you subscribe to any CCT Fire plan, you'll automatically bundle CCT Live. For more information, visit your nearest CCT store or give us a call at 444-4444. Choose CCT Live and enhance your game day experience.
This November, the sun rises on the northernmost island of the Virgin Islands and shines over an unforgettable 3-day experience. The Caribbean's most anticipated food festival, the Anegada Lobster Festival. The 24th to the 26th of November, the island's best restaurants present their best lobster dishes and other delicacies while you and 3,000 of your closest friends soak up the sun. Enjoy music from top bands, seaside activities, and win awesome prizes. There's nothing quite like the Anegada Lobster Festival. The 24th to the 26th of November. Book a room or catch a boat and be there. You'll see it's the taste and fun you need.
Only in Anegada, it's the best you will ever. It's a fun time together. Wanted to last forever.
Got it. At VI Motors, we've got it. All your vehicles, we've got it. All your auto parts, we've got it. Everything you need, we've got it. We've got oil, in stock. We've got batteries, in stock. We've got tires, in stock. Even brakes, yes, sir. Yes! VI Motors, pioneering the automotive industry in the Virgin Islands since 1966 with leading brands like Toyota, Chevy, and Honda. We even do custom orders. We have all the top brands in automotive parts as well, so you know you're getting quality. Come visit us at Duff's Bottom, Tortola. Go to our website at vimotors.com or just call us at 494-2496. Remember, VI Motors, we've got it. All your vehicles, we've got it. All your auto parts, we've got it. Everything you need, we've got it. We've got it.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Continuing on the local scene, Minister for Communications and Works, the Honorable Kai M. Reimer, has requested the public's assistance in addressing the aftermath of Tropical Storm Felipe. The storm, which made landfall on October 3rd, 2023, caused significant damage across the territory. As explained by the minister, delayed the Public Works Department's efforts towards ongoing road works. He said, and I quote, "The storm brought approximately 8 inches of rain, resulting in overwhelming amounts of mud and debris in our guts and our waterways. Fallen trees, boulders, and mud have also blocked roads and drains across the territory." The minister noted that the Public Works Department has been actively responding to the aftermath of the storm and subsequent rainfall. However, continuous rainfall has delayed their ability to grade the roadways, causing inconvenience to residents. He said that to this aid in rapid response and relief, district representatives have been involved in taking ownership of their communities along with an assigned member in the Public Works team. He said, and I quote, "In order to address the ongoing cleanup efforts and prepare for future weather events, we kindly request the public's assistance." He said, and I quote, "We encourage everyone to be our eyes and ears by sending pictures of blocked drains, guts, undermined roads, and by other related issues to the Public Works Department's email at pwd@gov.vg. Minister Reimer also urged the public to remain vigilant as we are still in the Atlantic hurricane season. He also encouraged everyone to monitor the government's disaster management weather advisory and updates by staying informed and following the recommended guidelines. So he said, we can collectively ensure the safety and well-being of our community. On the matter of sports, Virgin Gorda United moved clear of Sugar Boys FC to lead the BVI Football Association's National League standing after a 2-1 victory against Wolves FC on Sunday. VG United's latest win came the hard way as they went behind against the Wolves, thanks to a 43rd minute strike from James Molly. However, the Young Guns regrouped at the halftime interval and equalized courtesy of a goal from Joel Mars in the 58th minute and then grabbed all 3 points following Devontae Samuel's winner that he netted in the 87th minute. 284 Media provided live coverage of that game. Here's a look at those highlights.
And it's a long pass at number 17. Beautiful. Beautiful pass at number 17. And it's a corner kick for Wallius this evening. Wallius corner kick. And it's beautiful defending by VG United. Number 2 for Wallius. And it's a and it's goal! The keeper dropped that ball and it was reflected off of number. VG United, Wallius, VG United, Wallius, VG United, Wallius. And it's a beautiful save there. And it goes!
Pushing the back inside, finding number 4. Number 4 looked up, sent it inside, finding number 7 in the middle of the pitch all by himself. Going up across, finding Kilani. Kilani with the ball. Taking it down the flank to number 5. Number 5 for VG United. VG United really building up here nicely. Shot coming out from way out. Keeper, oh my goodness, going to his left. Well, that's knocked it down easily in the end. They have to come good to score on this keeper. He's keeping very well. We know. One of our national keeper. Scan his field in no hurry. Realize the pressure is on. As he looked up. Throw it down, look at the field. As seen. It's Mars, it seems. Now number 10 player behind the ball for VG United. As he tosses it inside. Let's see who gets at the end of it. It's in the back of the net. It's a goal! Come off the boots of the player. Nice ball inside. And the number 9 player told me before he was going to score, and he did it. He did it. He hit the back of the net. So Wallius now are trailing.
Meanwhile, in the earlier game at 6 p.m. on a Sunday, Panthers FC raced into a 3-1 lead against Positive FC, only to be pegged back by a resurgent positive side, which saw Panthers holding on to secure a 3-2 win. Daylon Marvin Pierre put the Panthers ahead in the 11th minute. Lenroy Levon Dennis made a 2-0 in the 23rd minute, and Ruben Stobie made 3-0 in the 45th minute. Now, however, Positive gave themselves a lifeline in added time at the end of the first half when Jean Woolman Judy scored from the penalty spot. Ryan Blagrove made it to a 3-2 game after converting in the 56th minute, but Panthers was able to hold on to get them. Here's a look at those highlights.
And push it back out, finding Alice, it seems. Alice looked up. Send a long ball down to Murray. Could be trouble. Oh my goodness, off the crossbar. Murray was, oh my goodness, off his line. And Alice test him, but the ball had to just tap on the crossbar and going over. Oh my goodness, good going in. Look at his field as the rain is just coming down here at the Greenland Stadium. Take a long kick out. Finding number 8 for Panthers. He'll pull it down nicely. And send a long kick again. Murray's off the line. Could be trouble. And Princeton, that's a goal! As he take it from way out, about 40 yards out, and catching the youngster off his line, and the ball just going over his head in the back of the net. So Panthers 1, Positive 0. DJ.
And the ball gone on the outside. Going to be a throw-in for Panthers. Panthers. Still in play with the ball on the flank, and that's a nice, beautiful kick, and it's goal!
And having to on the flank, take a shot from way out. Oh my goodness, the ball come off the post as the keeper read it wrongly. Oh, and number 8 had a chance again and puts it outside the upright. Oh my goodness, look. As the keeper, lackadaisical, just reading this one to go in the right. Nicely, inside, Christmas with the ball. Still the ball is Christmas, looking for some help. Looked up, see the running number 16, Alice, who heads out there by Micey. Shot comes in. Oh my goodness, it's in the back of the net. Oh, I couldn't believe this one. Murray again, blunder again, and the ball going between his gloves and into the back of the net. Remember, it's kind of wet here. Lackadaisical. Dewey by himself. Dewey, take it into the box. Finding the big man, number 22. Number 22 don't know what to do. Number 22 still with the ball. Number 22 turns. Got one man to beat. Go around him. Find number 14. Number 14 may push off the ball and a whistle on the play. Says, man, he's right there. He's on top of things. And
other games, the Sugar Boys lost some ground against their crosstown rivals when they hosted Lionheart on Virgin Gorda at the Recreation Ground in a thoroughly entertaining and open game at 3-3. The National League will continue this weekend with one game on Saturday, November 4th at the Greenland football field between Positive FC and Wolves FC at 6 p.m. And on Sunday, November 5th, also at Greenland, Old Madrid will face Panthers FC at 6 p.m., followed by the Islands FC and One Love FC at 8:30. Both games will be televised live on CCT Live's channel 284. Over in Virgin Gorda at their recreation ground, Sugar Boys FC will face Rebels FC at 6 p.m. Viewers, up next, we have more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Angie, how can I get my claims paid quick? Rent's due next week.
CG processes 99% of claims within 5 days. Remember when I was hang gliding with those goats? I caught a gust of winter flu right into a moving car. Every appendage was in the cast, and they paid fast and fairly. That's what I get for trusting a man with a mustache and an eye patch. Now I gotta go. I'm meeting the guy who bedazzled my toes.
99% of claims are processed within 5 days. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Catch all the action from the 2023 NFL games with CCT Live on various channels, including ESPN Channel 412, ESPN2 Channel 413, Telemundo Channel 315, and Fox Channel 304. When you subscribe to any CCT Fire plan, you'll automatically bundle CCT Live. For more information, visit your nearest CCT store or give us a call at 444-4444. Choose CCT Live and enhance your game day experience.
There goes my new car. Guess I'm back on my bike.
Your bike? CG offers new car replacement Remember my monster truck days? Well, one night I attempted a 50-foot pogo double backflip. I landed it and went to karaoke. It wasn't until afterward that my car got hit by that fisherman. He gave me some great mahi-mahi though. Anyway, they paid fast and got me in a new car. Now call a cab. I want you to meet my alpaca guy.
New car replacement for the first year of ownership. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. The BVI Diabetes Association is joining the rest of the world in observing and raising awareness on diabetes. Past President and Executive Advisor Mrs. Jean Vanterpool, along with Mrs. Roselia Dawson, recently sat down with me to speak on the month of activities.
The BVI Diabetes Association is over 40 years now in existence, and started off with persons like Nastatika Scatliff and Dr. Jana Donglin.
Okay.
They were two of the very founding members, and it went on to present, which we are located in Main Street next to Roger Donglin and Partner, and we are open 5 days per week, where we conduct screening, counseling. We also do home visits, foot care as well, where persons can call in and make appointments. And at the association, we do have 2 meetings, one the executive and the board.
Understood.
Now, all decisions are made by the board, but we do have a Tortola Central branch where we have approximately 60 persons who are members. And we try to encourage the community to come in, just come in and have a conversation. I am also a diabetes educator. So if you do have a problem, an existing problem, or even a newly diagnosed diabetic, I can help in that area.
The month of November is jam-packed with activities to raise awareness and observe Diabetes Month. They spoke a bit about what the public can expect. Most importantly, they addressed the aim to have accurate statistics on the disease in the territory.
I think access to diabetes care is one of the areas that internationally there's the International Diabetes Federation is concerned with, especially in countries and areas where lack of medical care and medical services are, sparse and not available to the general public. We're a little different in the British Virgin Islands in that we do have a sort of national health services insurance that provides the general care that persons seek after. And so with diabetes, you're able to access that general care. However, one of the things we want to focus on is in getting that access, you need to also be aware that oftentimes people, though the access is here in the BVI, we do not access it as readily as we should.
Understood.
Because of ignorance, because of lack of education, lack of understanding what the potentials could be in if you have diabetes and it's it's not out of control or not managed properly. So the access we have, but reaching the access is the other the other issue we have here.
Viewers, for the full interview, visit all 284 media platforms. Tune in to 284 Media tonight for the premiere of Just for the Record, First 100 Days in Office. This program aims to bring you closer to the core of our democracy by providing elected members of the House of Assembly an opportunity to reflect on their first 100 days in office. Join us this evening as we welcome our guests, the Leader of the Opposition and Territorial At-Large Representative, the Honorable Ronnie W. Skelton.
I would say it has been quiet. Basically, we could have accomplished a lot more. Some of the committees that were supposed to be formed, they were recently formed just yesterday. The most important one with is PAC. It is true in the past we had resources, both financial and otherwise, where we could have directly helped people. But because of the COI report, those resources, financial side of it was taken away, and you have to go through a long system to get people the assistance they need. Whether we want to be live with another society that is boasting all of the revenues and the resources that we have, to have people out there who can't buy food, kids going to school hungry, and those kind of stuff, we can't allow that to happen.
Tune into 284 Media tonight at 8 p.m. sharp for the full interview, only on CCT Live. Also, stay tuned on Facebook, YouTube, and 284media.com for subsequent release following in the weeks. And viewers, that is it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at 284media.com. And of course, like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a safe and enjoyable evening. Goodbye. Happy Thursday.